camera. Crazy Russian Dad here. I am transmitting again from my car. My wife told me not to transmit from the car, and I hate to agree. So, but I'm in the car, but I'm not driving. As you can see, car is stationary. Stationary as in it's not moving. It's actually kind of hard to look into the camera. I may need to, being a famous YouTuber that I try to become, I may need to upgrade my camera. Now, some fans told me last night over the various channels that my videos are too long. They said, listen, they're children of fans of who are my friends. Friends who are fans, I suppose I should say. Anyhow, they said, listen, keep your videos under 5 minutes. The attention span of most American teenagers and even adults is short. Keep it to 5 minutes. So from now on, I'll try not to digress so much. But okay. And they said, keep it on one topic. Don't talk about everything, shopping and, cosmonauts and universe and, I don't know, Star Wars. Just pick a topic and talk about it. So with that in mind, I'm learning. You see, it's being a YouTuber is like any other business. You want to be agile. Like I started videotaping myself when I drove, and I liked being in the car. It sort of contains my thoughts inside this Toyota Camry. But I learned that I might kill myself while driving and videotaping. And so now I'm still in the car. My thoughts are well contained. But I'm not about to kill myself unless a meteorite hits the car. Okay, I'm looking at how much I've already spent 2 minutes of this video. Okay, so I only have 3 left if I want to follow advices from my fellow fans. And I welcome your advice, by the way, welcome it. Today I talk about workout. Okay, workout, very, very healthy habit. And as you know, I like educational content. My kids, maybe they don't want to do homeworks or practice their string instruments, but they work out. Good. Be like my kids in that regard. I work out myself. I go work out at 7 a.m. every Saturday with my father at the local Jewish community center. It's a wonderful thing for me because multiple facets here. One, it's a healthy habit. I work out and I lose weight, or at least try to. The other is I spend time with my dad. Yes, I know what you're gonna say. If I am crazy Russian dad, he's a crazy Russian granddad. For me, he too is crazy Russian dad, like I am to you. Well, to my children, but sort of vicariously to you too. He is obviously crazy. He is much harder than me. He is really from the old country. And his English is, while very good, he has a harder accent. So we work out. What do? I'll tell you what we do. We go on treadmill. We get on treadmill and we start walking. It's completely pointless. Now, at about 7:01, when we're on a treadmill, my dad, he might be watching, he starts giving me free advices. Like I'm giving you free advices. So today it was, I need to clean my gutters. Okay, because house will fall down if I don't clean my gutters. I will tell all of you, I hope he does not have Facebook account, I'm safe. Why do I not clean gutters? Because I'm afraid to fall down from the ladder. Okay, he does not understand my fear of dying from the ladders. But so he talks about these gutters. Anyhow, working out good. Next to me on the treadmill, I like working at the Jewish community center. Not too many people go there, and they're nice. And they're not like tough. I went to the YMCA. They opened big shop, not shop, but center in my town. It's 5 times bigger than the JCC. I am equal opportunity dad. I go to Christian men's. I wanted to. I checked it out. Too big, and people were much taller than me and heavier built and muscly. right? And I don't know. They called me sir. So, but at the JCC, it's great. Oh, it's already over 5 minutes. So, okay, to those fans whose attention span is so short that they cannot listen to me finish the story, you can hang up now. But for the rest of you, I will continue. I'm sorry, guys. I tried to keep it to 5 minutes, but it's impossible. You saw how focused I was in this transmission. Yes, I was focused, but long. So anyhow, where was I? Right, I went to YMCA. It was great. They have 4 pools. They have changing rooms, like for men and for women. I mean, that's how the Jewish Community Center too, of course, men and women separate, like in a synagogue. But they also had one for families and one for, I think, teenage girls. You know which one I went to? For men's, of course. But intimidating. Physically good specimens there at the YMCA. And so after my free day pass passed, I went back to Jewish Community Center. The other good thing about the Jewish Community Center, where I go, is that that's where we play volleyball. My dad does not play volleyball. He just works out and gives me free advices. But volleyball is great. I play with a bunch of Russian geriatrics, and it's great. People are nice. Mr. Moskowitz, he's 93 years old, still jumps well. Even the oxygen tank does not get in his way. Volleyball, good sport. We now have 2 Brazilian guys. They're both 6'6", don't know if they're Jewish, but they're excellent at volleyball. I mean, it's just wonderful. So sports are good. I once, okay, 6 minutes, 58 seconds. I don't know. I will need to wrap up, but just wanted to share quickly. My family once went to Canada. They go to Canada every summer because of some music camp, some elitist music camp, which my wife takes our children to. I hate it because I spent the 4th of July, the Independence Day, when we fought the Mexicans. So they go away. They went away. I was so mad, I decided to work out more than once a week. I went to this Pilates class. Now, granted, I thought Pilates sounded kind of like latkes. I thought it was a cooking class. So I showed up, but they said, no, sir, we don't cook here. We improve our core. Core? I don't know. They gave me a yoga mat. And they said I need to assume some positions. It was very hard. I worked some muscles that I didn't know I had. That's not unique. I mean, Russian dads are tough, but I think you use different muscles to say when you go picking mushrooms or pickling cabbages. Pilates, Russian dads are not so good at Pilates. I was so tired. I was sweating like some kind of a kosher pig. And next to me, the worst part, everybody else were women's. And they were smiling, maybe because I was sweating so much, or maybe something else. But what was the most humiliating part for me, as I was working to get in touch with my inner core, the instructor's grandmother, she might be Mr. Moskowitz's wife, I don't know, she was that old, no oxygen tank, but she easily did all these crazy postures. It's like I know yoga. My mother-in-law teach yoga, so I know a thing or two about yoga. This Pilates is like yoga, but without the savasana, the corpse pose. I mean, they made me work so hard. I never went back. I also heard about the spinning. I don't know. They say it's on bicycles. Okay, I don't like going long distances, so I did not go spinning. But today I met this instructor, a nice Jewish fellow. He does main strengths. I might check it out. So anyhow, it's definitely, my video cannot be more than 10 minutes. I figure. I suppose if those fans are watching, tell me, do you think I could cut this video into 2? And that way it will be kind of a workout lessons part 1 And then the sequel, like I'll say, like after the holidays, I will come back to you with a season finale of sorts. Oh crap, it's 10 minutes. Okay, workout good, almost as good as homework, but put homeworks first, then practice instrument. No, very first listen to parents. Next homeworks, maths, sciences, and then practice instrument, then work out, be a good human being. And with that, I think I am more photogenic than I've started. It might help me go viral. A good night.